Hey, it's Pete again. So today I was trying to think what a good topic would be to cover, and spent the morning doing some other things, and now it's just about lunchtime. I had my keto coffee earlier today. It's a Saturday, so I'm off and taking care of a few things around the house, and so I thought that I would show you what I've learned on how to make some delicious poached eggs, right? So I've always been on a quest to, be able to make the eggs so that, they kind of hold together and are good and runny. So very easy. I got my water boiling. I got a lid, all right, so for my pot. It's not a huge saucepan, it's about, I don't know, 3 inches deep, right, so I got a little bit of water in there. Once the water's hot like that, right, so I go ahead and turn the burner off. 4 cups, we're going to use these cups to put our eggs in and get them softly into the water. I've already put just a few drops of Bragg's apple cider vinegar into the water. And so a couple things, right? So to make sure that your eggs, hold together good, is that, they do have some liquid in them. I like to kind of drain them a little bit first. So I have a little screen filter, just a little mesh filter. Crack the egg in there, let it drain for just a moment, just to get the real thin liquids off, and then dump it in there. You can see the liquid maybe that was in that, but we'll do some more. So there's quite a bit of the thin watery fluids that come out. By the way, my eggs, after I purchase them, I always leave a dozen out on the counter so that they're at room temperature, and it just makes them easier to cook, right? So when they're really cold, they don't cook as well, either in things that you're adding eggs to, or when you're poaching them. Doesn't matter so much if you're doing scrambled eggs, but with poached eggs, I like to use them room temperature. So anyway, so just drain these down to the cup. And last one. I'm going to turn my heat back on just to get that right to a boil. Get this last egg in here while that water heats back up. So now the next step, and this is important, right? So apple cider vinegar. I use a little eyedropper. Doesn't take much, right? So, but 2 or 3 drops. 2, 3, 4, 5 drops in each one, right? So about however much you pull into the dropper. But put that in with the egg. You want to get your water just to the boiling point and shut it off. Then mix that apple cider vinegar in. That helps those egg whites set up and kind of cling together better, right? So our next step is, once this stops bubbling, right, so I still got the boils going in there. I can actually probably start now. But I like these little, so it's like a little teacup's got a handle on it, right? So you just lower that down into the water and just very gently pour the egg into the water. Now, like I said, I've got that turned off now, just below boiling point, so probably around 200 degrees or so Fahrenheit. and taking each egg and just very gently pouring it into the hot water. And okay, so now I've got all 4 of those in. Put a lid on it. Set the timer for 4 minutes. And then those will be done. Okay, so got about a minute left before my eggs are done. So my keto journey started April 1st, 2017, and today's April 22nd. So far, so good, right? So, you know, the key things that I feel, right, so are the most important in, you know, doing any kind of program, you know, health recovery, right? So like I said, I do this, you know, for my health. Yeah, I want to look better. Yes, I want to, I do want to lose the weight and that, but primarily it's for my health. You know, I want to you know, just feel great all the time and keep my blood sugar, you know, at nice healthy levels, right? So far so good, right? So things are going well. Honestly, my biggest challenge, right? So is willpower, right? So before when I dieted, you know, I'll break that willpower, have a lapse. So I'm hoping that that by doing these types of things, it's gonna, you know, keep me accountable, and you're gonna hold me accountable. So anyway, so we're all in this, right? So everybody has willpower issues. I'm trying to keep my, you know, even eating keto healthy foods, right? So I'm trying to lower, you know, the amount that I'm eating. You know, I still have, you know, probably some issues with habitual eating, you know, boredom, stress, those types of triggers. Okay, so anyway, our eggs should be done. Now, I do mine for 4 minutes, right? So because I want the yolks very runny, right? So you have to, you know, adjust and figure out, you know, what is optimal for you, right? So I do like mine, you know, very runny because I like to preserve all of that goodness that's in the yolk, right? So I just basically want the egg whites cooked, so more of the, you know, the protein part cooked. So to get them out, just a nice little slotted spoon, very carefully pull them up, drain them a bit. Put them in, and as I said, I like mine, you know, perhaps runnier than most. So they will set up, you know, a little firmer to leave them in the heat longer. But this is just going to be fine and delicious for me. See if I can show you. So this is like a natural way, right? So, you know, I've tried the little, you know, egg poacher things where they set in, but this seems to work really well for me, right? So you know, if you were making some other recipe that required that, like I said, I just kind of like the basic, you know, eggs and bacon. Now I'm going to finish mine off in true keto style and melt a little butter on those. Himalayan pink salt. Make sure you get the shaker side. That, and of course 2 pieces of bacon, right? So, and the bacon nitrite free, right? So uncured, and that's it. Great keto meal, right? So bacon and eggs, that'll be very, very good, and will keep me happy the rest of the today, right? So until this evening, I'll have something else. And yes, the way that I eat these is with a spoon, right? So because they are, good and runny, and I want to get all that yolk and butter and all that stuff. So anyway, I hope you found some value in this little video. It's worked for me. I'm still on my quest, right? So for the perfect poached egg, right? So, but anyway, enjoy your keto day. Talk to you soon.